Hello and welcome to Digital General, the Belisarius campaign playthrough. This is video 3 of the second battle of the campaign. So, catching up with where we were last time, we have skirmishing of the cavalry going on the right flank, and the line of infantry started advancing to pressure the enemy positions, and because they were basically standing still, so I needed to push up. Okay. To kick it off, how are we doing for casualties? Yeah, it's very even right now. So we need to see if we can actually get something going here. Alright, so let's start with the easy things and see how they develop. So I've got this Bedouin light horse, and they can come in here and flank charge them, drop their confusion. Perfect, and they break. That's fantastic. What's less fantastic is both my cavalry units pursued, but that's okay. They should regroup and be able to come back into the combat. Good. Okay, that's a great start. What do we want to do next? So we've got this light horse here. That's not too much of a worry. These light horses are not going to threaten me too much. They're more of a nuisance. I can ignore them. And I did pull out my general from reserve into here to support this, because I do need to win this cavalry skirmish on the side and give my infantry time to advance. And I fundamentally want to just ignore the elephants, because they're kind of difficult to deal with for me. I don't have anything that's a great counter other than just surrounding them, and my best bet is to basically ignore them, tie them up, and try to rout the rest of the army. And then I also want to avoid these excellent heavy armored noble lancers. They're really good troop. I have some on my own that are equally good, but obviously I don't want to be putting them into positions when they can win, not in even matches. And so I'm actually quite happy that the elephants are now pulling to the right, because I can skirmish with my horse, avoid the elephants, and give my infantry time to kind of come here and pressure them. So we'll see how they go. And they're not very maneuverable, so that means they'll have a hard time kind of turning around, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, right, back to the battle. So these expert horse archers. Yeah, I can't. Right, so they're trapped by this unit's zone of control, so they can't turn their backs here and attack this enemy. And they're too far to attack this enemy, so I think, yeah, let's see how the rest of this develops. So, okay, we've got this cavalry versus highly superior noble lancers, so this is probably a win, but I want to make it even better, and I should be able to, yeah, I can come into their flank and disrupt them and potentially win, and then also basically relieve pressure on my general, because I do want to make sure that he doesn't get trapped and destroyed. And alright, let's try that. Oh, I disrupted myself. That is not what I was going for, and I actually don't know why they didn't. I don't know if it wasn't because it wasn't a clean flank charge, but getting hit in the flank didn't actually disrupt them. Okay, that went not well. Let's see if we can try this again. Yeah, yeah, that was a little bit silly on my side. So, because they're horse archers, I think that's why. In my excitement, I forgot to double check the odds on here. Obviously, the impact is very low for my archers. They're very likely to lose the impact, which is what they did. Yeah. Okay. That was a bit of an error. And so here cohesion won't drop, and it's a light, but I can at least probably win impact, and so I might be able to make them actually take some damage. No, that just ties them up. But this still makes my combat here more likely, because they're now facing a modifier for this. I think there should be one Enemy cavalry, combat strength modifier unit has multiple opposing units, right? So that helps my points of advantage. Again, in any case, we were advantage and we greatly advantaged and we won and disrupted them, so that's good. So this is actually what we wanted to happen. And now they still would possibly lose. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking if it's worth it to come in here and rub them, but with the archers. But the archers now are even Steven with the impact, which means they probably will not actually win, and that's fine. I don't have to rush in. Now, so here, these armored horse archers, I have a very good chance of winning, but I am worried that if I do that, they'll pursue and kind of end up somewhere here, which is not ideal. So it might be better being a bit more defensive and try to face, and then redress my ranks a little bit, because so that my my heavy cav wouldn't just run over there and get into trouble. Now here my general could attack, and actually has a decent chance of winning this. Who's this? That's obviously the enemy general, and it's horse archers. Yeah, that's actually, if I can chase off the general, that would be good. So let's see if that works. Advantage. So and our lancers were slightly advantaged, but it was a tie. That's okay. And squeeze these units through and kind of double down on. These guys are already disrupted. Yeah, so that's fine. So I want to keep incorporating these guys, and they disrupted, so that's fantastic. So he's got multiple units disrupted, and they're kind of in the way as well, so that'll prevent his heavy cavalry from doing anything until he gets them out of the way, and potentially exposes himself to my counterattacks. Alright, great. So these archers, yep, they fought, they're not doing anything, and this these camels can... yeah, let's shoot up the archers more. Alright. Now here I want to support the side so that you get here and shoot, and also basically tie up these guys with my zone of control, so it makes it a little bit harder for them to do anything. Okay, these lights I'm not worried about. Alright, and my general and his bodyguard. Yeah, I think I want to just shift over. See how that goes. I don't want to overcommit them. I want to basically build up the pressure and see what he does in response. Alright, these archers, I need to move them up, what, 1, 2 steps to be able to fire on the horses, so let's do that. And start putting some work onto these horse archers. Alright, skirmishers be skirmishing. Yeah, there's no point. So slingers, yeah, they're actually doing a really good job of causing damage. Oh, they're starting to test, so which is great. And these javelin guys can come up much further and basically annoy these skirmishers, which is what they're there to do. Alright, let's advance my line. I sometimes feel that in this game actually it'd be nice if the group move was still available even when there is an enemy nearby. I actually don't really see the point of limiting that. Because for these kind of bigger group maneuvers, yeah, it just feels like it's the right way to do it. But, what are you going to do? Alright, do we have anyone who can shoot? No. this unit. Yeah, so I want to turn and face here the expert horse archers rather than the light cavalry. It's obviously a more threatening unit. I can shoot with them, but at least I can turn to face. Okay, good. That was quite the turn. Let's see what it does. Good, his unit keeps riding, and only one of them pursued. A little bit of exchange of skirmishing. Now his infantry starts moving up, which is fine. They're disrupted. Their lines are the archers exchange fire with my bowmen, but because I have many more numbers, I'm actually coming up on top of those exchanges. And he's moving up his heavies. That's good. The elephants are repositioning and marching around in circles. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want them to do. And then I can keep my cavalry at a distance. Right, the light horse came in to turn my guys around. That's actually smart. And then now, if he wants to, he can go to my back with the other unit. Really decisive, really firm, but they lost. No, they should. Alright, they're fragmented. Great, so they'll defeat next time. Oh, good, my guys rallied. Fantastic. Okay, so doing really well here on the skirmishing cavalry still, so good. Let's start unpacking this. Right, so they pursued, they can't do anything. But these ones, the Bedouin light lances, can turn to face these horses. The horse archers, I'll need them to support someone. Let's see where. Okay, what do we want to do here? So, yeah, I think I want to break these guys first. It's too high FoG. Oh, they're held firm. I shouldn't have said that. Jinxed it. Alright, let's see, maybe these guys can. Nope, they actually tied. Yeah, that's something, so that goes. So I would lose this impact. I can do some fire, or yeah, I can't turn and attack them. That's fine. Let me just shoot up my archers. So they can skirmish and horse archer each other. I'm cool with that. So I'm likely to lose this combat. But that's why I wanted to clear up this area, so maybe I would have been able to pursue, but unfortunately that was not to be. Alright, so let's fight this and see how we do, because if I address ranks. Okay, they fell back. So they're only slightly disadvantaged versus enemy expert horse archers, but they fell back, thank goodness. This is expert armor horse archers. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are quite torn up. They're slightly disordered versus steady. Yeah. Yeah, let's put these archers in here and just shoot up his archers and cause some damage. And let my general have a bit of a rest. All right. So that didn't go as well as I wanted to, because these guys held, but they'll break next turn. That's why I'm not worried about it. Okay, what do we want to do here? So we got one disrupted horse archer that we can now pursue and do some damage, and get this light horse that cohesion won't drop. I should have a good chance of. So if I can win and rep them with my light horse, I'd rather have that, so let's see if that works. Lost, and they're fragmented. Good, so they didn't rout, but they did get fragmented. So I now could take them out with the camels. Probably. What's this? That's the... No, I think I want the camels here tying up the generals, and just more damage to him. So I can soften him up a little bit more, and then maybe charge in with my heavy. general has much better chance of winning. Of course, it's much riskier to attack with my general, but if I can tie up this unit, yeah, let's do that. So it's risky. I'm putting Belisarius in harm's way, but I think it's worth it. I don't want to. So I was thinking about charging these archers, but if they evade, then I'll be kind of stuck in the middle, and the elephants might come in. So I'm gonna just reposition my troops to support and tie up the archers where they are going to maneuvering, and kind of box in the enemy. All right. Right here fought. Okay, let's keep going. So, yeah, just turn to face and work on them. And I mean, as I was saying, I kind of lost. I've got 1,000 men left. He's got 600, so I'm not worried about this. And I can actually even try to impact them. Tie them up and see how that goes. Yeah, that's fine. I can shift these. So actually, because this infantry is so far away, I can totally get my unit to be flanking him, and then potentially, if we're still tied up, just take care of them. Okay, let's keep going here. Alright, so I can chase them away, which would be good. Clear up. Okay, so they're in combat. Split up and try and slow them. And now they're disrupted. Fantastic. So, so now I'm going to try to shift my infantry to follow this line. Kind of shift left, so let the cavalry have its room. Give space to the elephants and shift. Kind of move deeply like this. Foot. We'll get slighted here next turn if needed in support. Assuming that this is going to go my way. Okay, and the reserves are doing well. They can just come up here. Alright. Everyone's fired. Okay, right, so this Mounted Lancers. So now, so these guys are, the armored horse archers are fragmented, so they're already not a big threat. This general is obviously a very big threat. Noble Lancers, superior armored general, and I can do a flank charge, force a cohesion drop, and potentially rout him in one combat. No, he held firm, but he's in serious trouble now. He's surrounded, he's disrupted, fighting on multiple fronts. Yeah, this is good, and I'm not worried about the flank charge because I've got my light horse protecting me here, and then these are just they're fragmented. All right, this is so far so good. Let's go the next turn. Good, that unit routed, and my guys ran off the board. Come on, come back. Alright, they rallied too, which is too bad, but that's okay. Not too worried. Alright, some charges going down. Oh, that's good. I evaded my archers, that's great. But they rear. Alright, they disrupted my general with a rear attack, that's not great. The other light horse helped for miraculously, that's fantastic. We got the elephants, and these elephants are following. Yeah, they're coming in this way, which is the cavalry. Let's see what else happens here. Get a little bit of archer exchange here. Alright, still held firm, that was lucky. That's tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. Alright, they're holding firm. They lost again. Okay, they broke there, that's great. And my lights pursued, that's fantastic. These guys held firm, but I've got flank charge, disruption impact, and fragmentation of his general. That's great news. So this side broke, they fled, and then I was able to pursue, get into his back, and I was quite worried that this light horse would have fled. They actually should have. Honestly, they're surrounded by heavy cavalry, and it's just a light horse, but I got lucky there, I guess. Better to be lucky than good. Alright, this is going to be a tie, so I don't know if I want to do that yet. Let's do things one at a time, Cohesion won't drop, but let's just get in there. See what we do. They lost, but held firm. And they're quite damaged now, so it's good to know. Let's go to here. Yeah, so this combat strength modifier, I think this is the for the numbers. So they tied, but they're now very heavily damaged. And yeah, we're going to totally use that, so we're not going to do this. But instead, we're going to pop up here one and start shooting the enemy. And we'll hold the line here. I'm not too worried about this, but we can totally charge here and just chase them away, which would be good because that'll force potentially great tests. Nope, we held. It was a tie. Advantage here as well, and now they are disrupted. Okay, good, so they should flee or lose. Slowly we're wearing them down. I'm still going to lose this combat, and lose this combat, which is fair enough because they're like light troops. But here, we totally win. They would probably evade, which is okay, because then my line troops would get in here and engage the horse archers and or bait the elephant, generally get themselves into a good position. So let's do that. Yeah, let's thought invade. And actually I don't mind that, because now they're here and they're clogging up the elephant as well. And I'll redress my line. I can't shoot anyone because they evaded, so that's fine, that's actually perfect. So I could blow back through my lines, but in fact I want these skirmishers, so let's get them in front of the enemy and just start doing some damage. Yeah, it's a big unit, so I'm not, they're probably not going to break them with this, but it's still nice to cause some damage, and then, yeah, I'll do the same thing with these guys later on. Okay, and then now here I can move to support, there we go, that's doing pretty well. Alright. Right, so I should have turned him around last turn. That's okay, let's do this now. Better late than never. Okay. So this is a even Steven kind of a combat still. Yes, that's not a good one. I can just do some damage. Right, they're pursued. Yeah, so I think I'm going to charge right back in here and see if I can rout his general. That would be quite the coup. Breaks, that's fantastic. Firm. But they engaged, and actually I caught the archers now, which is good. So then this bedroom cavalry is now safe. And I can take these horse archers and do something else with them. So for example here I can actually flank charge these horse archers, which I do want because I want to relieve pressure from my nomads. Yeah, so let's see how this combat goes. This is just even. I've got what, 500 to his 300. Yeah, so he's outnumbered, and I should be able to grind him down. Here we're tying each other up. I'm actually, yeah, I should win in melee, so it's a little bit risky, but it's not too bad. Okay, and I get lucky. They disrupted, so good. Okay, so far so good. Things are going my way. Okay, now let's see if we can unpack this middle combat. So it's all about like peeling the layers. So this is a disrupted unit. Oh, sorry, fragmented. They'll probably flee. This general is disrupted. He probably will fragment and will flee. And this will drop cohesion. So if the camels come in, he'll become fragmented and then probably break, which might break more units. So let me see if I can fragment these guys. So they'll get into disruption. Lose and they hold firm, so they didn't get disrupted, but they fragmented, but they are disrupted now. So now that'll make it easier for me to do something next turn. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of his general. So let's make him fragmented. Great, fantastic. So the general fled. And this unit broke because he was fragmented. These guys are firm. Disrupted the horse archers. So slowly this cavalry fell apart and it was just pieced, taken piece by piece. The general fled, and actually I'm very happy that the camels are now behind the elephant, so they can next turn turn around and do some good support. Alright, these are horse archers, so they could actually win this. Who's this? That's the elephant horse archer. Will it drop cohesion? No. It's more important. I think it is more important to engage this side. Yeah, I feel like this unit is already disrupted, so they'll probably flee, but I do want to get useful here. No, they held firm, but they took some heavy losses, so and they're actually surrounded now, so that's actually a very good place to be in. Okay, good. So this flank is going nicely. Just folding it in. Can anyone shoot? No. Anyone can move. Alright. Got a couple of legionnaires that can potentially move, but I don't want to. And okay, so this unit can. Okay, so yeah, the elephants are pinning it in place. I'm worried about the elephants coming in here and doing some badness. I'm actually tempted to pull back and let the elephants either get tied up by my light horse. Oh, sorry, that's his light horse. That's funny. Yeah, because if they charge, yeah, like this is a horrible lose-lose kind of an engagement. I'd much rather have the elephants kind of fight the infantry because they can stand and take it for a while instead of coming in here. So that, you know, I'm going to risk it. Fall back. They held firm. Fantastic. They still have the zone of control, so the elephants are not going to be able to charge in through here. And let's see how it goes. That's it. All right. Good turn. Okay, let's see what happens now. Alright, the enemy there, routing, great. Okay, I held firm miraculously. This is like MVP light cavalry. Right, they're finally fragmented. But I mean, they should have been routed a long time ago. Alright, then infantry advances. That's fine. They're deploying their nice line. Not too worried. Okay, the elephant charged through and yep, charged through here. That's fine. Infantry's deployed. Change control fire, melee, tied. General has fallen. Great. Fantastic. Melee. course, everything's even except here. Broke. Great. Disrupted. Okay, the elephant was disrupted. That is a huge coup for me. And they fragmented the lights. That's as expected. And then my heavy infantry can come in and break them. That's great. Alright, perfect. And my general rallied, and another rally. That's really good too. Okay. Okay, I got a flank charge. Alright. Belisarius is itching for a fight. Okay, so how are we doing? 25 to 2. So if I route a couple more units, I should be able to win. So let's... I was going to end the video now, but I might be this turn away from winning. I think. Right? Like, sorry, I just remember myself. Oh no, it's at least 40%. Troops at least into the lost. Oh god, sorry, I'm still quite a ways away. Got excited. I thought for a second it was only 25% left to route, but that makes more sense. So let's call it a day. This is it was a very good turn for me. The cavalry engagement here was swung decisively in my favor. Infantry is just getting set up, and we'll see how that goes. One of the elephants is disrupted. The other one came in, did some damage, and is now engaging me, so I need to be carefully trying to deal with it. And we'll see how the rest of the battle goes. Alright, see you next time.